guys, so we are ready to continue with Module 5. Today's Lesson 2. We're going to warm up with a fluency practice, much like a sprint. You know, you've seen this before. You get a little bit more time. It's on page 77 in your practice Starry Night book. The Starry Night book, yes. It looks like this. We're going to do addition practice once more today, so that's going to be nice. And even still, when you're done, if you really want to, you can flip back to when we did it in Module 4 and see how you did. Ooh. But yes, let me put 90 seconds on the clock. Yes, you get 90 seconds. You know, you go from top to bottom, middle column, top to bottom, final column, top to bottom. And if for any reason you do finish before time runs out, just start practicing your numbers on the back. That's what I want you to do. I want you to flip the piece of paper over and just start at 1 and just go brrrr and get as far as you can. So don't just sit there looking like, well, what do I do? That's what you do if you finish. Okay, so like I said, we get 90 seconds for this addition practice. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, my friends, you heard just as well as I did. Time is up. We're going to go ahead and stop where we are and go ahead and check our work. Come on. All right, we are ready. We're going to go ahead and check our work for my addition practice, meaning these should all be addition problems. We do, however, need to pay attention to where the missing number is located. So, starting at the top, question number 1, 6 plus 0 is 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 6. Top of column 2, question number 11. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 9, 10. The top of column 3, question number 21. 8, 9, 10, 10, 8, 7, 10, 9, 10, 9. Good job, guys. Now, right down the bottom, today I finished and put in the number of problems that you finished, but also look at this, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. What pattern do you see with the whole in this set of problems? What pattern do you see with the whole in this set of problems? Yes, it's increasing by 1, because if you look, each of these have one of the parts equal to 3. So 3 and 3, 3 and 4, 3 and 5, 3 and 6, 3 and 7. So 3 and something
going up by 1. See? 3, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8, 6, 9, 7, 10. So going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty cool. Alright guys, let's continue the lesson. Come on.
Great job on the fluency activity. Let's keep going with our application problem. It can be found on page 189. Those digits are 1, 8, 9 in your Learn book. Your Learn book, the flower beds. The same one we've been using. We're not switching books this time. We're not switching books with this module. Same books. And it reads, Lee has 9 straws. He uses 4 straws to make a shape. How many straws does he have left to make other shapes? How many straws does he have left to make other shapes? All right. So we see that using our tape diagram strategy, knowing that he has 9 straws and he used 4 to make our shape, we can find our missing part to see how many he has left. Which operation was used? Which operation did we use to solve this problem? The whole minus a part equals a missing part. Is that addition or subtraction? It is subtraction. Good. Yes. I make a note that makes sense. So Lee has 5 straws left. Lee has 5 straws left. Now, based on what we started yesterday, we're going to put all this information about different shapes together. We know that rectangles are closed shapes with 4 straight sides and 4 square corners. Squares are basically a whole type of rectangle. Yes, it's a closed shape with 4 straight sides of the same length and 4 straight corners. Triangle, tri means 3, 3-sided shape. We know about the rhombus, which is it's another 4-sided shape, kind of like a square, but shifted to the side a little bit. So it does not have square corners, but there are still 4 of them, and our sides are the same length. So, looking at all of our different shape types, we are going to be looking for them. We're going to be looking for them. So you need some colors. You need red. You're going to need, to not write on yourself. You're going to need blue. Please don't be like me. Don't write on yourself, okay? You're going to need green. And I'm going to use orange because yellow is really hard to see on the board. But it calls for yellow. I feel like this orange is light enough that it'll get the job done. So, what are the directions for the color red? For the color red, I am supposed to color each closed shape with 3 straight sides red, correct? And I left out the part where I tell you it's on page 131. I'm struggling, I'm sorry. 131 in your Succeed year. I want you to succeed your homework book, page 131. Again, we're coloring the shapes with 3 straight sides red. So let's go ahead and find together any 3-sided shapes. Well, off gate, I see this one right here. Oh, I see this one. Oh, and this big one right here. Yeah. The size does not affect it as long as it has 3 straight sides and then in turn 3 corners. It is right now what we're looking for. Right now what we're looking for. Now tell me, how many shapes did I color red? How many shapes did I find had 3 straight sides? 3. I found 3 shapes with 3 straight sides. Good. Now, next, we're going to move on to, well, of course, a different color, but we're going to look for 4 straight sides. 4 straight sides. We are looking to color all the shapes with 4 straight sides, the color blue. Now, I want you to look at this real quick. How many shapes have 4 straight sides? No, go ahead, sit there and color yours. pause the video if you need to. How many shapes have 4 straight sides? All right, let's check. Let's see. Well, we have this lovely 4 straight sides and 4 straight corners, square corners at that, and another one right here. Then we have this one right here, this rhombus, turned up on its side. Sometimes you may have heard a rhombus referred to as a diamond. Its math name is rhombus. We won't use the word diamond, we want to call it a rhombus. But over here, and you may have noticed this in your bag of shapes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides. This guy right here is called a trapezoid, and it is another 4 straight side shape. So in answer to my question, how many shapes have 4 straight sides? We found 4 of them with 4 straight sides. Now, we're going to look for shapes with how many sides? 6. Good. We want to see how many. We're looking for shapes that have 6 sides. Does anybody by chance know what a 6-sided shape is called? It's not coming to you? That's fine. This is called a hexagon. And you actually in your bag should have 1 or 2 large yellow hexagons. So a hexagon is a 6-sided shape. So looking right here, because my eyes are drawn immediately to all these sides, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that tells me that this here is in fact a hexagon. And how many 6-sided shapes did we find in our picture? Just 1. So this is what's called a perfect hexagon, where they're all 6 same length sides. But you can draw a hexagon in some pretty unique ways. But by being a 6-sided shape, it is still a hexagon. We have one more color and side count to address. The last group we're looking for is shapes with 0 sides. Shapes with 0 sides. Now, there are 2 very common shapes with 0 sides that we usually encounter, and that is an oval and a circle. Sometimes an oval, sometimes it's a circle, usually. Because once you start pinching and pulling and doing stuff, you start getting into the issues having sides and corners. It's the only one left, meaning that this, look at that, all going round and around. And this right here have 0 straight sides. In having 0 straight sides, they also have 0 corners. And having 6 straight sides, this also has 6 corners. In having 4 straight sides, these blue ones also have 4 corners. So you could also say that these shapes with 3 straight sides also have 3 corners. Yes, 3 corners. Good job. Great job. So, again, we found 2 shapes with 0 straight sides and 0 corners. Those seem, I'm noticing a pattern, they seem to most of the time go together. Oh, okay. So this was our practice picture. What does this kind of look like to you? Let me see over here so you can see better. What does this thing look like to you? I kind of see the sailboat a little bit. Maybe a car. I heard people say car. I don't know. Kind of sailboaty to me. That's what my thoughts went to. Alright guys, go ahead and clean this up and I'm going to show you what you're going to do on your own. This up. Show you what you're doing on your own. And that is your problem set, which includes another shapey shape. You will need the colors red, yellow, blue, green, black. If you don't have black, use gray. If you don't have yellow, use orange. Just make sure you're consistent in any color substitutions. Don't use red for 2 of them. them. So if you're going to use red for one, don't use it for another one. So like I said, if you have to do any substituting, make sure you're consistent and you're only using each color for one shape group. This is on your problem set is on page 191 in your Learn book. So front and back in your Learn book. Yes, I want you to complete this. Normally I know I say 10 minutes. No. I want you to do the whole thing. Do the whole thing, yes. And then come back so you can complete and turn in your exit ticket. It is split up in a few draw it and some match it. Draw it to match it. So first you're going to identify the corners and straight sides. Then you're going to identify the name of the shape. The name of the shape is going to be important for you today too. But alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I will see you a little bit later. Please let me know if you have any questions. And until next time, bye.